YouTube, what it do? It's your boy, Ratchet Reggie. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded. Today's episode is going to be about dealing with your demons so you can set yourself free. So let's talk about it, right? So, a lot of us in this world have demons that are inside of us that we neglect and we try not to deal with because those demons are sometimes can be very painful, and it can bring back a lot of, painful memories, and it can bring back a lot of, painful situations and toxic situations, toxic memories, and just bring back a lot of negativity, right? So we try to bury these demons deep within us and try to, act as if they don't exist, or, if, we try to pay it no mind, out of sight, out of mind type of things. But, when we do that, we're pretty much setting ourselves up for failure. You're pretty much setting yourself up for destruction, because these demons that are within us, they never, go away unless we deal with them, right? They only fester and they only, grow stronger and stronger. And if we don't deal with these demons, something terrible can happen. Either you might hurt yourself, you might hurt someone else, or you might become addicted to drugs, or you might do anything that you wouldn't normally do if you were, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually healthy, and if you dealt with those demons. And a lot of us do not want to deal with the demons because of the environment that we are in. The environment that we are in is the reason for those demons, those inner demons. Though the environment that we are in is what caused those inner demons, right? And some of our loved ones that's around us are the ones that's partly responsible for these inner demons. And some of our family that's around is partly responsible for these inner demons that we have. And so, we don't really sometimes we don't want to attack these inner demons, because then we're going to have to deal with some loved ones, or we're going to have to deal with the people in our environment, or we're going to have to deal with family members or friends and people that mean a lot to us, that are the ones that, are at the root cause of these inner demons. So we try not to deal with it so we don't have to, make someone else feel uneasy, or, we try not to, we try to brush it under the rug, or keep it, deep within us. So, everyone can just be comfortable, around each other, and people don't have to feel, uncomfortable and nervous because, you are addressing these demons. So a lot of us hold these demons within us due to our environment and the people around us. And a lot of us also hold these demons within us because of ourselves, right? We don't want to take the time to deal with them. We want to, continue lying to ourselves and acting as if these demons do not exist. We want to continue with life and acting like we don't hear those demons deep within us that we know that we need to take care of, right? And the thing about it is, it's in our best interest to deal with these demons. That's how you set yourself free, right? You have to deal with these demons in order to set yourself free. So, it's counterproductive to you and your health to hold on and not to address these demons, right? And I get it, don't get me wrong. I have demons that I have dealt with that are very personal and that are very, I wouldn't want everyone to know. And that's another myth. You don't have to let everyone know when you're dealing with your demons, right? You just have to start to deal with them. You just have to start, being honest with yourself. And the first thing, and the first step into dealing with your demons is being honest with yourself, telling yourself the truth that you are struggling with whatever this is. and most of the time these demons are not your fault. For example, you might have grew up in a home, right? Say you a female, you grew up in a home and your parents or you were molested by either, your mom's, your mom's boyfriend, or you were molested by a family member, or you were molested, by a friend or someone in the neighborhood, right? Um, so now, that has happened to you, right? So that happened to you while you were a kid, right? But in your situation, you didn't talk about it. You didn't tell your family about it. You didn't tell anyone about it. You just held it in. You said, I'm going to deal with this myself. I don't want to tell nobody because first of all, it's embarrassing. Second of all, I don't want people to think a certain way about me. Third of all, it just hurts. I don't even want no one to know. I just want to hold this in, right? So you go on with life holding this in. You've been molested. You go on with life holding this in, right? And then it starts to show up in your life, in different areas of your life. You have low self-esteem, right? So when you have like this molestation could have caused you to have low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-value. So now in life, you are gonna go through life, accepting the least and not striving for the best and not realizing that you deserve the best, right? So now you going through life and you allowing other people to treat you less than who you really are, right? And that can cause trouble in itself because now that's causing even more lower self-esteem issues. So you going through life and you allowing people to treat you however they want to treat you because you feel like you're worthless, right? So when this is happening now, this leads to, drug addiction, right? Because you want to numb the pain. You want to numb the pain of the feeling that you're worthless, that you are, tainted goods, or your innocence was taken away from you against your will, and you were unable to do anything about it, and it has messed you up throughout life. But you don't want to tell anybody because you're holding on to those demons. So now you're trying to use drugs to cope with those inner demons, right? So now you're using drugs. And you're destroying your life even more. You're getting off track. You're spending your money. You're losing weight. You're doing terrible at school, or you're doing terrible at work, or your life is just off track. You have no type of direction. You have no type of goals. You have no type of purpose. You just out here doing drugs to try to numb the feeling of something that happened to you when you were younger, right? So now you doing drugs. So now these drugs and you're doing drugs to cope with these inner demons that you do not want to deal with. So now you started drugs, and now drugs have taken over your life, and now your life is in shambles, and you done lost everything, or you're at the point where you don't even care about life anymore. And now you start to think about suicide because the drugs is not numbing the pain anymore. The drugs is not helping those inner demons anymore. So now you start to think about suicide, right? And we never want to get to that point. So what we need to do is deal with those demons in order to free yourself, in order to be the person that you were meant to be, and like I said, everyone has inner demons, things that have happened to them, or things they might have been born with these demons, right? But they have not went to go get help, or they have not tried to help themselves, right? Like I said, the first step in getting help is admitting that you have a demon, admitting that something is wrong, admitting that you don't feel right, you got to admit it to yourself first. That's the first step. So, deal with these demons and free yourself, right? These demons is nothing but bondage. Bondage placed on your back for you to carry throughout your whole entire life. And you are afraid to deal with these demons because you're afraid of what other people are going to think. You cannot care about what other people are going to think when you're trying to straighten your life out, when you're trying to get your mental, your emotional, and spiritual health together, when you're trying to be as healthy as you can be. You cannot worry about what other people think. This is your life. You have to deal with these demons, right? And like I said, these demons can be very deep rooted and just terrible things. A lot of people wonder why they got anger issues. A lot of people wonder why they got trust issues. A lot of people wonder why they got anxiety. A lot of people wonder why they're depressed. A lot of people wonder why they're confused. A lot of people, wonder why they, are vicious and mean and, don't have any love in their heart, don't have any love in their spirit. A lot of people want to, wonder why they're so evil and why they wish bad on other people. And a lot of people wonder why, they just feel, empty. They don't feel whole, right? And it's because we are neglecting these demons to deal with. A lot of these demons come from our childhood, from our upbringing. A lot of these demons come from our parents' past. You know what I'm saying? And our family history, right? A lot of these demons, that we have, like I said, was that it happened against our will. We had nothing to do with it, right? But you still have to deal with it. You cannot put it off. You got to set yourself free. You got to set yourself free. And like I said, you don't have to tell everybody what you're dealing with. Go seek private help. Go seek private help. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to a trusted friend that you can trust with any information that you tell them, and someone that's going to uplift you, someone that's going to, console you, someone that's going to have compassion and empathy, someone that you can trust. A lot of us don't like going to speak with our grandparents and older people, but you got to understand, older people are, they are the best people to speak with because they have been through so much and they only want to give back what they have learned. And we can learn a lot from our, elders, but we, feel like they're useless. So that's one, if you have elders in your life, that is a resource to help you deal with your demons, because 9 times out of 10, they done been through pretty much everything, and they are looking at life from a bird's view now. They done been through, the ins and outs. Now they're looking at life from a bird's view. So you need to, speak with them. Go speak with the licensed professional therapist. Go speak with your trusted friend. But at the end of the day, you have to deal with those demons because you don't want to hurt yourself or hurt people that you love or your family, because you haven't dealt with those demons within you. It's a lot of people that's on death row. It's a lot of people that's locked up in jail for life. It's a lot of people that has done things that they wish they can take back, all because they did not deal with those inner demons. It's a lot of people that never became the person who they were meant to be, never reached their goals, never became famous, never lived out their purpose, never, started that business they wanted to, never became the father that they wanted to, never became the mother that they wanted to, never became, the success that they wanted to, because they didn't know how to deal with those demons and they didn't want to deal with those demons. And, by not dealing with those demons, the things that happened in their life, took them away from being who they supposed to be. Like I said, the demons are not going to go nowhere. They're going to nag you. They're going to nag you. They're going to be in you. They're going to be on your head. They're going to be in your mind until you deal with it. And I'm going to let y'all know, a lot of times we are afraid to deal with it because we don't want to know the truth. But you don't even know the truth if you don't want to deal. If you don't want to deal with your demons, how are you going to figure out the truth? Okay? You have to deal with it. You have to get to the root cause. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, these demons can fester in your whole entire life and have you being someone that you're not, meant to be. It could be a woman that you see that have a child and you like, man, this woman, is a deadbeat. She don't take care of children. Her children's always dirty. They don't have no food. They don't go to school. She don't keep them up. She's just a terrible parent. She neglects them. She leaves them at home. And so people are, ridiculing this mother, but they don't even know that this mother, the type of lifestyle that this mother had when she was younger. They don't know that this mother had to go through, foster care and or a group home, or had to go stay with a family member because their parents was on drugs or things like that. Y'all, the society doesn't see that this single mother is neglecting her kids because of these inner demons that she had to deal with from her childhood, right? So, they might think that something is they might just say this is a bad mom, but they don't understand that this mom is only bad because she has not dealt with her demons. And this father or this man who, just, rape this, and don't get me wrong, rape is not good, I don't care. But, hurt people. So somebody was raped when they was a child and they didn't deal with those demons. And when they got older, they put that same hurt on another innocent individual, and the cycle goes on. That's why you have to deal with those demons and get them out of here so the cycle does not go on. A lot of people have came from broken homes. If you a child and you come from a broken home, or if you a child and your parents was married, then they got a divorce, and you are trying to start a relationship yourself, but it was some demons that was inside of you from that divorce or from your, so now you can't seem to commit in a relationship. For some reason, you can't commit. Even if you find the most perfect partner that you have, you can't commit, and you don't even know why. You sabotage the relationship. You make it toxic. You do whatever you can do not to commit. So, and that's because you haven't dealt with those inner demons from your childhood, from your parents separating, or from, you being in a single parent household, or from, your dad neglecting you or your mother neglecting you. You haven't dealt with those. So now you are, that is manifesting in your life today. So, don't go on and try to cover up these demons, because they're never going to go away. You're going to drive yourself crazy. So love yourself enough to deal with your demons, to set yourself free so you can live your best life, and start working on living your best life, and start working on healing yourself. You got to deal with those demons. You do not want those demons to deal with you, and you do not want those demons to end up hurting you or hurting someone that you love. Okay? I don't care what it is. If you don't want to tell anyone, that's cool. Just go deal with it with someone that you can really trust, okay? That one person, or go to a licensed professional therapist that doesn't know you from a can of paint, and just talk to them and get it off your chest and release it, okay? But do not hold those demons in you, because those demons can turn into cancer. You hold those demons inside of you, and you it's in you, and it's festering, and it's in your mind. That stuff works against your body. You don't even have to hurt anyone, but you will be hurting yourself. It'll end up turning into something bad, okay? So do yourself a favor, love yourself, and deal with those demons, okay? We all have them, so you're not alone. You're not alone. We all have demons and issues that we need to do that we need to deal with, and we need to face, and we need to front to get our life back and set ourselves free, okay? But anyway, it's your boy Ratchet Reggie. If you like this content, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you don't want to do none of that, it's cool. Hopefully I was able to help somebody today. Okay, that's the only reason why I do this, just to help people and to speak my own mind. Okay, but anyway, it's your boy Ratchet Reggie. Deal with those demons, my people. And until next time, I'm out.